Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Talk About It in Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm David,
I see it.
and we are about to talk about it in podcast. So we got a few topics that we're going to cover today. The first topic we're going to cover is: have you heard about the Chris Brown situation? Chris Brown and Kevin McCall. Yeah. So Kevin McCall is a former songwriter. He wrote for Chris Brown. He wrote the song "Deuces" for Chris Brown. So they had a falling out after the song. He is now on food stamps. So he has a food stamp card. He broke down crying.
I need a food stamp card.
He broke down crying in the interview because he had at one point I think he made like $10 million off of the song, and he spent all the money. Like he just went flat broke, and now he's standing back at his mom's house in her basement, and he has like he showed his food stamp card, and he just was crying. And Young Thug commented up there and said, "Hey, bro, I got $10,000 for you, whatever you need. I'm pretty sure Chris Brown has it for you, but Chris Brown be busy. You know, he would do it for you, but he'd be busy." However, Chris Brown responded and said, "You can't walk across a bridge that you burned." So he basically saying you burnt the bridge, and they posted footage of him, um, old things that he had said about Chris Brown. From what I heard, he talked about Chris Brown's daughter, and he said a bunch of negative things about Chris Brown. So, what's your take on that? As far as like someone who you may have helped, and then they try to make it seem like, all right, well, I'm hurting now, and you done made it. Now you can help me. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like you said, how do I feel about people who I have helped, who's like down bad right now, and in their mind they feel like I should help them because they're in need and I'm able to help,
Yes.
but they burnt the bridge, right?
Yes. They burnt the
Okay,
bridge.
same scenario.
Yes.
Um, it depends on what they did. Because I do have a heart, I will still end up helping or giving to someone, but it depends on how far you went. Yeah.
Talk about your kids.
I mean, you could talk about my kids, but because my kids is grown, my thing is like, example, someone was talking about me or my kids to another person. The other person came back and told me. I don't know if that's true. I really don't know if that's true. Now, if you have that hard proof,
Yes.
like I recorded them, listen, and then you come backtrack because you think I don't know.
Yes.
No, I won't. I won't help you. I'm sorry. And it's sad to say that a lot of people feel the way that that guy does.
Yes.
Well, he didn't feel like that. Somebody else, you said Young Thug.
Yeah.
Young Thug said Chris Brown. The guy never asked Chris Brown,
Yeah,
so
he never asked
you
Chris
can't really.
I mean, I guess he may feel some way because I guess what had happened was they had bought out his like the song outright, so he would still probably get a share of the publishing. He'd get a piece of the check every month, every year, or whatever. But somebody just bought it out outright, so he don't get none of it. So maybe he probably felt like, man, like he did that intentionally, he did that in purpose, not knowing that years later how it would have an effect on him.
Yeah, I guess it's a lesson learned for him because you can't just go and splurge just because you have million or thousands. Money goes fast,
Right.
and you have to invest. You had that money, go invest into something so it can generate you more money over time. Him being on food stamps and back with his mom, and that has really nothing to do with Chris Brown. It really don't. But if other people have a heart like Young Thug does and send him money, then that's on them. Me personally, it depends on how you burnt the bridge, So
Well, I'm gonna ask you a follow up question after I finish my take because I didn't get my opinion on it. Um, I guess it depends on who the person is and the extent of our relationship. You know, if we were really close at one point and you may have said some things out of anger, then I might be like, you know what? The past is the past. You said what you said. I'm up now. I'm up now. Like, cause I have I guess a bigger heart than Lily, or I don't know, because I just, I'm forgiven. So it's just like, if it's something, if like I said, depending on the extent of the relationship. Now, if we was friends and we wasn't like really close like that, and then you said some things, and then now you not doing too well, I might still help you, but I might not. I might just give you some words of encouragement. Doesn't mean that I, you know, don't care about you or want the worst for you. You know, I can give you words of encouragement.
Well, my way of helping, I'll send you some jobs that's hiring and pray that you find something, because when I was in situations, nobody really had their hand out to help me. Maybe one or two people, and I would never forget that. So if those people ever in need, I'm definitely gonna be there for them, of course. Now, like what David said, we was cool at one time, and okay, we could have been cool at one time, and I ain't heard from you in 5 years or more. I don't have to help you. I don't have to see if like Merry Christmas text on Christmas, Happy Birthday text, Happy Mother's Day text, stuff like that that shows me that throughout those 5 years you were still thinking about me or whatever, you know, then maybe so, but I ain't heard from you or nothing in such and such long. I'm not obligated to help you. And once again, that's people's problem. They feel obligated because of the connection or the relationship you have with that person, friendship, family member. Oh, you my cousin. Oh, you my sister. Oh, you my. It doesn't matter. People are really, really entitled, and at some point, you got to say no so they can wake up.
Yeah. So, follow up question to that. So, do you think that because Young Thug has been getting a lot of bad publicity after the situation with the phone records coming out, people looking at him different for saying all these bad things about people, do you think he genuinely is doing this out the kindness of his heart, or you think he's trying to do that to change the perception and get
either way you giving out $10,000, whatever way you look at it, there's still his money he's giving out,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, and he know he's going to be judged. See, like what you just said, is it this or is it that? It's people who going to think it's, oh, he's trying to cover up the image. That's why he doing it. It's people going to say, oh, he have a good heart. So either way you look at it, he's still going to be judged, no matter if you do good or bad. That's the world we live in. You guys are some very judgmental people, and yeah, you have to really have tough skin.
You do have to have tough skin, especially being a celebrity, because everybody has access to you. Moving on to the next topic. The next topic is, would you date you? Could you love someone who is just like you?
Wow.
So just consider
the
personality. Consider different ways you might feel when you're happy, ways you might feel when you're upset. Just overall, like, do you think?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
It's a lot to deal with. And me, my patience is short. I don't got time for this. I'm out. But then I could say yes, because if I see myself working on myself, then I'll stick around. But when that attitude come, or that don't care attitude come, no, I could not date myself. I probably would smack the hell out myself. Like, yeah, because sometimes I get on my own nerves now, like the way I react to things or the way my face is, and I'm like, I didn't have to do that. But overall, no, I couldn't.
So could the old you date the young you?
The old me date the young me?
Date Lily now, because she date the Lily in her.
Hell no. Hell no. That's the no. Lily now could date Lily now, but Lily now could not date Lily then. Hell no.
I like the way you put that.
But I am dating a me. you're just like me. You're
In a lot of ways, yeah.
yes. So I am dating a me. So
Yes.
oh, I gotta cover this. Go ahead.
I could date me, but I wouldn't want to. I just don't think it would work out too well because it's like my personality. I could be quiet. Sometimes I could shut down. Sometimes it's just like I don't think the relationship will function properly because it won't. Because it's just like I'm quiet. So if I'm quiet and this person's quiet, like you, and then the way I respond to certain things is different. That all right, for example, like communicating. You taught me how to communicate better. I wouldn't communicate with myself. Like I just shut down and just not say anything, and then it's like, how is that helping the relationship? You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think I can date myself. I mean, no, I'm gonna say I can, but I wouldn't.
It
want
wouldn't
to.
work. You
Yeah,
don't know if it'll
yeah,
work.
it don't work.
Yeah. Mine's a work now in my now moment. It'll work now because I be talking like I don't know what. No, this is how you fix it. And I do that now with myself. So yes, in the now moment, yes.
And then I'm a big troll, so like, how would it be? Most trolls can't like really handle somebody that take trolling to another level. That like know how to out troll you. So if I out troll,
Yourself.
yeah,
You
like,
be just out trolling yourself every day.
and I be
You'll laugh, get mad, laugh, get mad.
and then what about the other person? The other person,
You just get mad. The other person mad, you laugh. The other person laugh, you mad. Like yeah, so I don't.
I have a lot of patience too, but
You do.
and it'd be too much. Just
You
we'd
do.
both be patient. All right. So in other news, basketball player Gilbert Arenas says that he lies to his wife every day.
Season starts, that's where all the bad habits are. So when the season starts, now I'm flying to Miami. Now I'm flying to Atlanta. Now I'm flying to Los Angeles, New York, right? Houston.
Yeah.
Coming in 2, 3 in the morning. Where am I going? Strip club. Right? Club. So we are partying and drinking damn near every city we go.
What?
Different girls every city we go. So we're partying during the season on our work schedule. In the summer, we ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
Because our girlfriends and our families. I lie to my wife every day.
What the fuck?
10, 12 lies a day. That's my job, to lie. Her job is to try to catch the lie.
So you've been through the whole phase,
Yeah.
and you lived it, and now you're settled down. I'm not gonna lie, respect.
No, see, you said settle down like I'm happy. that's wild, man. Don't put
We getting a divorce tonight, today, the next day. We getting a divorce. No.
And just to fill you in, his wife, he's married she's a popular YouTuber.
Yeah, you just like dumbed her down. Like no.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
He said, my job is to lie and her job is to catch me. No, the only person's job is to lie is lawyers. That's not her job is to catch you and no lie. Her job is to have trust in you, to believe you.
Yeah.
No, but to be honest, we do tell our partners a lie. I don't know every day, but we do lie to our partners. Because you can ask me, how you feel today? I'm good. And it could be days I don't even want to tell you that I'm hurting or I'm tired or I don't want to go to work today or, I just say I'm good because I don't need you worrying and yeah, so I don't like what he just said. That threw me off.
I'm gonna put out a disclaimer. I've never lied to my partner, ever in a relationship since we've been together. Never told a lie. What?
I always tell you you're an honest liar because you look me right in the face with a straight face and be lying.
She said I lie, but I don't lie.
Okay.
But yeah. So on
yeah.
on that topic, so he says that he lies every day or all the time. Like
He said every day, 10, 12 times a day. Because when he's on the road, he going to strip clubs. Is different women every single place.
I disagree with what he said. The only thing I would say about most NBA players, I've heard tons of stories about NBA players, and it doesn't make it right, but that's their lifestyle. So if a woman choose to deal with an NBA player, she got to understand that that's what it comes with, because that's how they do it. From what I hear, the top NBA players, and he was at the time for the Washington Wizards, one of the best players in the world, and I hear that they got women in each city.
Okay, just because that's what comes with basketball player, can you be that player that have your own mind that don't go to the club?
There are a lot of
Well, you
people.
could go to the club, but don't indulge in other women. Just being faithful, like
I mean,
come on now.
yes, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, you know what you're getting yourself into dating somebody as high caliber and the level of superstar that he is and how much money he got. Most men with a lot of money like that tend to cheat. A lot of them do. So knowing that going into it, and let's say he's honest about it. Let's say he just tell you like, look, I'm not gonna be faithful to you. That's up to you. Maybe she know that he lie every day.
So she just did it for the money, basically. Man, bump your money, bump you, all of that. I'm not staying with nobody that's telling me that they're going to cheat on me and lie to me just for the money. If that's the case, you can go ahead and go do what you want, and you can still send me money. You can still pay for my home. We ain't got to be together, because I don't know who you laid up with, and you bring me something I can't get rid of. Hell no.
But I mean,
No, I
what
just
if
don't like what he said. That's
I disagree with it totally, but I'm just saying like that's what it comes with being with a celebrity. Most NBA players, most rappers said, most anybody with a lot of money, a guy making over 100,000 or more a year. A lot of times, the more you date up, as far as like women, the more they require these high class or these what is they called high value men. Those guys tend to cheat.
okay. It could be a female that was with a male when they was down bottom, and then he finally became something, and now making money. You gonna cheat on me? I was with you through the storm. You gonna?
No, I agree with that. I mean, me personally, I just totally disagree with what he said. And
How he said it, his ego is boosted. Like
yeah, he has.
you're not even all that, sir.
Well, I mean, to a lot of women, he could be because he got money.
And that's what's wrong with y'all women too. Y'all accept so little from men. And then when they get a good woman, they think that good woman's gonna accept that little too. No, y'all made the value go down like $40, and just so you could go get smoke something and something to drink for the night. No, I see things very, very different, and I don't really think I have nothing else to say about this subject because it makes me a little
Uncomfortable?
not uncomfortable, a little angry, a little. No, I don't like it. I don't. No, like he's so confident. Like boy,
He is confident. I mean, that's what money do to you when you got a lot of money like that.
yep. And that's why people lose it so fast too, because they change. They change. I come into some money, I become rich, or however you see it, I'ma still be the same person.
We don't know.
I'ma still be the same person.
We
I'm not gonna care. I'm not letting you borrow nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm gonna be the same person.
She is caffeine.
Trust me.
Lily is,
Trust me.
She got a big heart. She will definitely look out for the
Yeah.
world. She will give the shirt off her back, but she's going to sit up here and
It
say
depends
that.
on to who.
Yes, to who. I ain't going to just say just to anybody, but she does have a big heart. Don't let her fool y'all. Okay, don't let her fool y'all. And then she mentioned something about the $40. Look, we're not going to talk about the $40. If you choose to, just jokes. So anyway, transitioning, segue to the next topic. We were going to cover the topic that you was listening to on the way home. Do you want to fill them in on?
I forgot what was it. A single parent male has a daughter he wanted to have a sleepover for, but one of the female parents that he's close to, he asked to let everybody know to get the ball rolling, and then he asked her, "Do you feel comfortable sending your child over to the sleepover?" The parent, that woman that he was close with, she said no. So it's like a single man, have no woman, have his daughter, he want to have a sleepover for, but the women don't feel comfortable sending their child over because it's no female presence. As you know, we living in a world where we have pedophiles, we have molesters, them kids got to get in showers and things like that. So the guy said his feelings was hurt. I can understand his feelings being hurt, but this is the world we live in. So his feelings should be set aside and understand. And I want to know, do you feel like if it was a single mom with a little boy and all the boys was coming over and no male was present, would it be the same way?
No. I think that it's just double standards in life, unfortunately, and I accept those double standards because I've heard stories about young girls being taken advantage of, and I don't know. It's just like when it comes to like women, I'm very sensitive on that topic. I have nieces. I had a sister. Well, I didn't have a sister. But I have a sister. So it's just like when it comes to young girls, I don't think that he should take it personal. At the end of the day, like, if the child goes to what's wrong? Oh, no, I thought something was wrong. But no, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to young girls, if a guy, he got to understand, maybe he didn't come from a household around a bunch of women. So he may not understand, but a lot of girls could be uncomfortable. A lot of mothers could be uncomfortable with sending their daughters over a single man house. There's no wife there. There's no older sister. There's not someone there that could really monitor and, pay attention to what's going on because you just never know. And when it comes to, you might have a boy mom and all the little boys come over there and it's a single mother. It's just like, it can happen, but it's like, it's not something that often happens, if that makes sense. Like, it's more cases where an older man try to take advantage of a younger girl opposed to older women taking advantage of a younger boy, if that makes sense.
But that happens though. Women are molesters and pedophiles as well.
They are.
And it does get looked at different because of the genders. I just think the guy should have had like a female presence, his sister, his mom, maybe a cousin, somebody there to make the parents feel more comfortable. Right. If this is what he really wanted to do for his daughter. Granted, he might have done other things with his daughter, and then this year she might have wanted to sleep over. How does that work? I would have asked that mom that I was close with, can she have it at your house?
Right.
Because I know I'm a single dad and they're not going to let, that's what I would have asked another parent to have it there. And I myself as a man would have went to that house, but when it was time to sleep, I would have went home. And, it was ways around it, but you just got to be careful. Don't send your kids out to overnight unless you close with the person or really, really, really know them or trust them. Even then, sometimes you can trust them, know them, and be related to them and all type of stuff, and it still happens. So you just got to trust your instincts and go with things the smart way,
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest try not to take it personal because, like certain situations, like if a mother feels uncomfortable with her daughter sitting on another male's lap, like I wouldn't take that personal. If she said, I don't want my daughter sitting on your lap, like I wouldn't even allow no little girl to sit on my lap because I know that most women, they don't feel comfortable in how it could be looked at, how it could be judged. And it's just...
Y'all sitting on a little boy in a lap either.
That too. But I'm just saying, I'm just understanding why a mother wouldn't want,
Well, when my grandbaby was older, 2 or 3, I told my boys, don't sit her in your lap, sit her on your leg, on your knee. That's where you would sit her at, because sitting her way back here, no, sit her up at the knee, and that way nothing, and you sit her sideways. You don't sit her behind facing you. Her back shouldn't face you. Her back should be facing outside. If she's on this side, her back should be facing that way. So it's ways around it, but everyone was not raised in families where there was molestation and pedophilia, whatever you want to say it. That wasn't going on. So they honestly, genuinely, wholeheartedly like, oh, I just want to have a sleepover. That does not cross some people's mind because some people wasn't raised like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You know, like you just never know what people have been through, you know, throughout their life and in their past. So it's something that's could be traumatizing that happened to them at a young age, and they don't want for that to happen to their
Child,
you
yeah,
know? So
yeah.
you just gotta be understanding of it, and especially as a man, you just gotta understand that. Unfortunately, that's just how the world works. Even for women, it's double standards that a man can do certain things that a woman she can do, but if she do it, it's gonna be looked down. It's gonna be frowned upon. If you know the guy, you know, vice versa, pretty much. So that's all I really gotta say on that.
Yeah, just keep your kids home unless you really, really know them. Even if you like, oh, that's my sister's house, but sister got this new boyfriend. You don't know. So just use your sound judgment and watch over these kids. And yeah, that's my take on it all.
Yeah, that's my take as well. We just appreciate you guys. Anybody who just took the time to watch this video, if you can,
All the way through.
absolutely. Or even if you watch for a few minutes and you subscribe, you just want to support, like, comment, subscribe. Just keep supporting us, and we're gonna continue to keep dropping content. With that being said, I guess we'll see y'all in the next podcast, the next episode, and we're out.